Title of our speech, MBBS. MBBS, contestant number 1.
I am just 14, but I am already an MBBS. I think none of you can believe me, right? Wait, I will make you believe. Now can you believe me? Still no response. But I won't go from here without making you believe. MBBS, Member of Backbench Society. Contest chair, fellow last benchers, front row saviors, judges, good morning. I heard someone say good morning. I was just testing whether you're awake or sleepy. Good afternoon to all of you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
When I sit in the last bench, I can watch each and every one of you. But no one can watch me. At times, I sit on the bench. Sometimes, I am under the bench. But most of the times, I am standing on the bench. But don't ask me why I am sitting in the front today. I never really wanted to. But what to do? The contestant forced me. Because I happen to be a contestant. I'm cutty with you, contestant. Once, my teacher asked me, "Hey, Smrithi, why are you talking with Tina and creating disturbance in the class?" "Ma'am, you have been talking non-stop for the last 30 minutes. And you are asking me this?" Another day, she caught me red-handed for sleeping. "Ma'am, I never really wanted to sleep, but what to do? I was put to sleep." Friends, Dr. Abdul Kalam has asked children like us to dream, dream and dream. From where else can I dream other than the last bench? Once, my teacher was asking all of us our ambitions. The first of students were jumping with their answer, "Doctor, engineer." Then, my teacher pointed at me and sarcastically asked, "Hey, last bencher Smrithi, do you even know the meaning of ambition?" Not really, ma'am. But listening to these first benchers, I am sure of one thing. I am going to give them jobs. "What do you mean, Smrithi?" "Ma'am, I am going to build hospitals using that engineer and give all these doctors jobs." Are you not talking too much for a last bencher? No, ma'am, not at all. In fact, Dr. Abdul Kalam has said the best brains of the nation can be found in the last benches of the classroom. Can you cite some examples? Of course, ma'am, I will. Remember the 3 geniuses, Raju Rastogi, Farhan Qureshi, and Ranchor Das Chanchar. Once, my teacher was hurriedly bringing all the test papers. The first benchers, even after scoring 97, 98, were not satisfied. Some of them were even crying. But we last benchers, after scoring 40, 50, we were on cloud 9. Because we are the followers of the quote, "Contentment is the realization of what you already have." All of you think that the first benchers are obedient and serious, right? Actually, it's a myth. Do you know why they sit in the first bench? It's because as soon as the bell rings, you should see the way they run out of the class. As though they are fed up of the class. But we last benchers Actually, it is the bell that wakes us up. Once, after the parent-teacher meeting, my dad was furious. Smrithi, in our days, we used to fight to sit in the first row. Dad, we also fight, but for last bench. We reserved the first few rows for the newcomers and our respected judges, senior postmasters as well. Dad, don't you remember what happened last time when we attended the lecture? You were adamant to sit in the first row while we were contented with the last row. What happened? The lecture was so boring that within 15 minutes we left. You also came home 3 hours late because you could not even get up from the seat. You were exhausted and tired that you could not even remember what the lecture was all about. Forget about it. You could not even remember the title of the lecture. Even in gavel clubs, no one willingly sits in the first row. If you do so, you are an easy target for the table topic master. Even then, our counselors had to push everyone to the front so that they can happily sit in the last bench. But do you know one thing? Why people prefer to sit in the last bench? It is because you can be your natural self when you are at the last bench. Hungry? Immediately open your tiffin box. Any unfinished work? Do it leisurely. In fact, I wrote this entire speech sitting over there only. And when you are very bored, take out your phone and start chatting with the MBPS of the other classes in your WhatsApp group. So friends, first benchers know only the answer to every problem. Last benchers know how to face the problems. Good or bad, last benchers create lasting impression. To be precise, last bench is owner's pride and neighbor's envy. Want this chair?